My name's Ben Grasso. I graduated in 2003 in the painting department. My studio is in Brooklyn. The gallery I work with here in New York is kind of a boutique-ish space. I was in a couple group shows in grad school, and then I had a solo show with them in 2006 that went really well. Somebody would see a show and, invite me to show somewhere else. And then this gallery in LA saw my work and was just like, you want to have a show with us. So I had a show with them in 2008. That was really great. They had like a residency as like part of the program. I have a show coming up in Milan. They have this huge gallery, so I had to make a lot of work. The work I was making a few years back was stuff blowing up. So I started from there and was making these things that were kind of like stuff sort of falling apart. And then slowly, like more recently, I've been thinking of things sort of like suspended. I kind of work in layers. Like I'll start with a ground and then I'll make a drawing on that and then I have to wait. And then some of it's like wet into wet, but a lot of it's just kind of like planning when to stop and then working back into it. This is all just based on some other paintings I was working on that were sort of dealing with these views, looking down into nothing. I was like, well, maybe it'll be looking up into like a canopy. They're sort of like all from the same angle, but there's no way to like really anchor yourself to know where you're looking. I think the Institute was really awesome because we got to do everything. I did ceramics, I took enameling, blue glass, and that I think was like really unique and special. And I think if you like really want to be serious about being an artist, like if you want to pursue that as a career, like you have to go to an art school. You gain so much experience. The kids that had gone to art school seemed to like have more of a sensitivity to like materials. We had so much studio time. It was more inspiring just seeing the kind of projects people brought in that was just so unlike the way I was used to thinking. It was just an exciting environment to be in.